As we are probably more than aware, PTFS has started the remodel of the A330 and A340, and it has been raising some questions. Starting off with the A330, it has been changed from the 300 variant to the 200 variant. This isn't really that big of an issue. The A330-200 would be more suitable as a freighter in game, which I'm guessing will be added, and it has a similar amount of orders as the A330-300. In game, the aircraft currently looks like this, with the interior hollowed out in preparation for the cabin and the cockpit. We can also see some cockpits above the plane, which seem like they will be getting reused to fit into this plane. Different parts of these cockpits will most likely be getting used to make this one, and the A330 cockpit is most similar to the A320, so I understand why it's here, but I am not exactly sure what they are going to bring from the A350 and A380 cockpit into the model. Maybe the seats. I am also curious as to whether the screens will be square shaped or slightly rounded, as they used to be like that on older versions of the aircraft, and it can be seen on the image that is inside the cockpit now. They will most likely be square shaped as it will be easier, but never doubt the PTFS developers that they do like to go the extra mile sometimes. The engines on the plane right now are the Pratt & Whitney 4000s, but judging by some of the messages from the developer of the game, he likes all of the types, which could suggest different engine types for different liveries. This is unconfirmed for now, but we have to wait to see what happens. In terms of liveries we will get, it is a bit confusing, but we will most likely see all of the ones we currently have in game. Realistically, we should only see Aer Lingus, Air France, American Airlines, Delta, Condor, Emirates, Jet2, KLM, Korean, Qantas, Qatar and Turkish Airlines brought onto the new model. But we may also see Air Canada, Swiss, Cathay Pacific, Lufthansa, Scandinavian, Singapore and Thai, which are already in the game, but are only on the 300 variant. Some liveries might also get on the A330 include Iberia, which is in fact on the 200 variant, which would fit on the plane, as well as Aeroflot and Cebu Pacific, which would be a bit unrealistic as they are only on the 300. One more livery that I am wondering about is Condor, which is in the game but has the old Thomas Cook livery. Will it stay like this, or will it be turned into one of those leased A330s with just a tail, or will the developers go all out and pay the entirety of it with the infamous Condor stripes? Fiona has made it very clear though that PTFS does not care about the variant, so we do not need to worry about losing liveries. The aircraft has some very good and accurate details, such as the rear windows going slightly up. This is a thing in real life, so they can load those big cargo containers that you sometimes see at the airport. One thing we should be interested in, however, is the possibility of the Airbus Beluga that is currently in the game, being turned into the Beluga XL. The original Beluga was based off of the A300, which we do not have in the game, and the Beluga XL was based off of the A330. In the past, we have seen the Dream Lifter get remodeled alongside the 747, which really makes me believe that this is a possibility. Some things I would like to see on the Beluga XL include an actual interior, as well as an entrance on the bottom of the fuselage, something similar to the 727, except the Beluga's entrance is very close to the cockpit. Believe it or not, there are basically no images of this online, so I do apologize for the weird angle, but you should get the idea of what I mean. If the Beluga XL were to be added, I'm curious if it would use the same Pratt & Whitney 4000s that are currently on the plane, or would they get the Rolls-Royce Trent 800s that they have in real life. If they were to get the Trents, it would suggest that we will see the Trents on the A330 in the game as well. But for now, only time will tell if we will get different engines for different liveries. Moving on to the A340-600. That will be getting changed to the A340-500, but judging by the statement earlier where it said that PTFS does not care about variants, let's think about what else we can see. We will most likely see Iberia added, as well as Air Canada. Iberia had theirs on the A340-600, and Air Canada did actually have the A340-500 at one point. The remodel in game currently looks like this, and this is only the fuselage for now. I am guessing that the wings and cockpit may be reused from the A330 and just moved onto the A340, as they are pretty similar and would save the developer some time. There would be a few changes such as adding more throttles and adding the extra engines, but the owner could also decide to remake everything completely for the A340. Personally, I think that in game, the A340 has kept up very well with its age, but I think that this little refresh would be good for it. Once there is more work done to the A340, then I'll make a video exclusively for it. And with that, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. See you soon.